Hey, I've been wanting to make this little video for ages. When I stopped being a retailer, I asked for all my plates back from my rubber stamp manufacturer. And so I thought, well, this is a good opportunity to show you how rubber stamps are made. Not that I've ever made them personally, but this is how it goes. So this is the grid background. I just happen to have these handy. So this is what it comes like when it's finished, and that's what's inside. But the first thing I had to do was create the artwork. And this is how I presented it to the engraver. And that's the first step. So this was all the artwork, and this is how I presented it. And I emailed it, it's all digitized, and I emailed it off to the engraver. And you're going, engraver? What does engraving have to do with rubber stamps? Well, you have to use an engraver to make a plate. Now, I don't have the particular film, and I didn't even know this happened, to tell you the truth, but they obviously make a film, and I'm pretty sure this is the engraver that made this. This all came back with the plates. And so it gets turned into a negative. So that's another step. And then the big step is actually having the plate made. Now this plate, you can see, is raised, and they I guess etch it away. I gather it's a magnesium plate, and it's etched from that artwork, and it's really incredibly accurate. So that's a plate. Now, how do you make rubber stamps from that? Well, you can't really. So what you have to make is called, the next step is called a matrix. And that is these things. So if we turn these over, you can see that they're the opposite of this. So what happens is they heat the plate up, and then they press and make these matrices, which are really hard and take a lot of heat. And then to make the rubber stamp, they will take a sheet of rubber and cut it just a little bit bigger, and they will put it in a vulcanizer. And I don't have any rubber because, like I say, I never actually pressed rubber. That's what they call it, pressing rubber. So this is indented, and so it's kind of like a Jell-O mold. That's what I always like to compare it to. So what they do is put the rubber on top or underneath, not sure, and they press it and heat it and vulcanize the rubber. So that's how you make a rubber stamp. And this is just the way I had to set it up for my rubber stamp manufacturer. And so he could just take one stamp. He didn't have to press the whole sheet. He could just do part of the sheet, which was really handy because some things just sell better than others. So again, there's the rubber stamp. And he put the backing on it, the rubber backing on it, the foam backing on it, foam and clay. So it will stick to a block, acrylic block. And then I packaged them up. Well, sometimes he did, but mostly it was me. And there you go, a little behind the scenes lesson about how a rubber stamp is made. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.